Hey, everybody. So my name is Mr. Phillips. I apologize sincerely for not having this video up your first week of school, but I did want to put a welcome video to this course, kind of give you the general layout, and then hopefully answer some questions in case you have any. So you all have seen that this is your homepage. I'm sure you're accustomed to this because all of your classes look like this. We have just added today, August the 11th, a course Zoom link here. So tutoring for this course will be offered on Tuesdays and Fridays from 1:35 to 2:45. Now, those tutoring sessions are by appointment only. Don't just randomly click on this and be like, oh, well, nobody was here. You have to let myself or Miss Morgan know if you need tutoring. All right. And then we will schedule you in as soon as we can and hopefully get you all the help that you need. One thing you want to do religiously is read the bulletin board. This is an editable bulletin board and it will change periodically. Typically, I will let you know when it does, and I'll try to add in new images or something so it's apparent that it looks different. But make sure you're reading this bulletin board, as this is how myself and Ms. Morgan are going to be communicating with you about topics that are upcoming, how to take quizzes, how to take tests, and so forth. Your navigation is the same for every course that you have. Here in the modules, this is where everything is going to be housed. So right now, already, we should be working on piecewise functions and absolute value functions, as both of these homeworks are due on August the 16th. You'll notice that every homework assignment and quiz has a due date. So make sure you are paying special attention to those. If you would like a calendar view, that can be found here. So on your calendar, this is the month of August, and it will lay out when every assignment is supposed to be completed. Okay? On each notes page, you'll have the following. These are your notes. This is the answer key to the notes. So we have already written out all the work on every single page of notes. So here, if you're somebody who you follow along really well with written instructions, these are here for you. We also have video instructions. This video is not a random video. This is a video working through these exact problems in the notes. So here you would just click this.
As I'm in the midst of applying for residency.
And we are obviously going to have a Grammarly ad that we're forced to watch.
See right now, wish me luck. Grammarly has again been a lifesaver with my application.
Okay, we're done. So notice here, these notes that are being worked through in the video are the identical notes that you were given in class. See, I'll prove it. Look at number 1, look at number 2. All right, look at the video. Oh, look at number 1, look at number 2. They're identical. They're the same. So the videos treat these as your teacher teaching you the material. If at any point you have questions about this video, please email myself or email Miss Morgan and ask for help. We are here to help you be successful. You also are going to have a textbook link. Now, the textbook link, I have never met a student who was like, you know how I learn math the very best? By reading a math book. Okay? I've never met that in a student, but you know what? I may be shocked. One of you, you may be that person. So I'm not saying don't go to the math book. The math book is here to provide additional explanations in case you need them. The math book has additional examples, and sometimes they're going to have little activities you can do about the topic that you're learning about. And then they'll always have practice problems at the bottom. So we're having to do a lot of scrolling here. Okay. Oh, this one doesn't have it. Obviously. Of course it wouldn't, because I'm making the video right now. I think the reason this one doesn't have it is because it's embedded with lots of different examples all throughout the page. But anyway, that is your textbook link. Every single page in this course will look like this. So you have your notes, the answer key to the notes, you have a video explaining the problems, you have a textbook. After you're done with this page and you click next, you will see the homework assignment. This homework is used in what's called My Open Math. So it's an outside source that embeds inside of Canvas. So you may notice that sometimes you have to scroll. Here's a little hack. If you go ahead and click next, the scroll bar goes away and it loads on the whole page. I don't know why it doesn't initially do that, but alas, here we are having to just do what we have to do. If you have any questions about these problems, most of these questions are going to have tutorial videos that walk you through this. If you have any questions about the graphing software here, you can always reach out to Ms. Morgan or myself, and we will do our best to help you. Most of the homeworks are only going to have 10 questions, and that is it. Again, if you ever have trouble with any of the questions, click on the video. If there's not a video, you are more than welcome to pull up YouTube and just type in piecewise functions and then look at all the videos for that. Okay? So that's the way it's going to work moving forward. Announcements, myself or Miss Morgan will send periodic announcements, things like, by today, you should have completed the following assignments. You should be right about here in your PACE plan. Make sure you're getting these done. If any discussions are assigned, you can get to those here or by the discussions tab on your navigation. In the class resources, we have access to Infinite Campus. I have a YouTube channel. So here on this YouTube channel, I have a playlist for pre-calculus. And you'll notice I have a lot of videos going over topics in pre-calculus. Still scrolling here. Look at there. All right, that is there to help you. And this guy right here, Math is Power for You, he has more videos than I do. And this site is crazy good. So if you click on Math is Power for You, what you're going to want to do is come right here to the trig when we talk about our trig topics, or you can do the Algebra 2, because that's kind of what the first unit is. The first unit in pre-calc is covering some of those key topics from Algebra 2. So anyway, let's just say I'm talking about trig. I come here, and then these are all the trig videos this guy has. Right? Now, I know that you're like, oh my God, there's so many, I'm never even going to watch one. He has them categorized by topic. So when we start talking about the unit circle, these are all his videos on the unit circle. And all of these are direct links to YouTube. So I can just click here and
I'm a teacher just like you. I
bring up another ad.
teach 6th grade science. And if you're anything like me, you've wasted your plan time trying to...
Haha.
Given an angle, find the
All right, so the guy brings up the unit circle and he walks you through how to do these problems. So that site, I know you're like, oh my God, that was kind of a lot. It is a lot. The easiest thing to do is when you get to that site, let's say I'm on Algebra 2 and we're talking about piecewise functions. If on your Chromebook, hit Control F and that will bring up a little search bar. Oh no, it's cutting it off in this video. Dang it. Anyway, okay, I'll see if I can. I can't bring it down. Oh no. Well, you see this bottom little part, but it's going to bring up a search bar on your Chromebook, and all you have to do is type in piece. Let's do something else. Let's do rational, and then I can say function. All right. And then what Control F does is it finds that word rational function. Again, I know you can't see it. It's cut off. That's my bad. But you see everywhere rational function appears on the page. So as you scroll, the word rational function will be highlighted. So that's a really easy way, because I know this list is crazy long, so that you can find things quickly. Oh, look, a playlist on graphing rational functions, something y'all will be doing. And again, just click and bam.
Given the rational
video.
function.
Okay, enough about that. So that was your class resources. Teacher information. This is going to be me and Ms. Morgan. So if you have any questions, you may email me, you may email Ms. Morgan. This is my YouTube channel. This is how you get to the Canvas inbox. That's how you can email me or Miss Morgan. And again, the tutoring is going to be Tuesdays and Fridays, 1:35 to 2:45. You must make an appointment in order to have the tutoring. Okay? And then you know this from all your other courses, but this is where you're going to have all of your grades and you're going to have the score and feedback, if any. Most of these are not going to have a lot of feedback. And I don't mean that in a negative way. I mean that when you're doing the homework or the quizzes, you get immediate feedback, whether you got the question right or wrong. And then on every homework assignment, you can redo every question 3 times, and then you can get a different version, and you can get a different version 20 times. So you can work out every question 60 times with no penalty. So hopefully on the homework, everybody's getting a 100. Every quiz, you are going to be able to redo once. So let's say you take a quiz and you're like, oh, I messed up on one question. I know exactly what I did and I got a 90. You can retake the quiz and you'll have to redo all the questions. And then you can do that and hopefully get a higher grade. Canvas will always keep the highest of the multiple grades. So if you did this quiz twice and you got a 90 the first time, but a 75 the second time, it's going to keep the 90. It is not going to keep the 75. And then you have your syllabus, and that's all that boring stuff where we tell you about the class and the evaluation and your schedule, you know, all that kind of stuff. Okay. That is pretty much it. To recap, everything is in the modules. Always read the announcements because we're talking about quizzes, tests, and where you should be. Use the class resources. You got my YouTube channel and you have Math is Power for You. That's going to be a lot of help. If you want tutoring, you have to click on teacher information. You have to sign up for tutoring during these times. You have to let me and Miss Morgan know. Always, always, always read the bulletin board. Okay, that is it. We are so excited that y'all are in this class. This is LVA's very, very first asynchronous class. We are so thrilled that it's going to be you all in this course. We cannot wait to get started. And please let us know if there's anything we can do to make this course better. We want you to have the best educational experience there is. All right. Bye, everybody.